Carpetbagger here, along with Jen,
Hello.
who's currently driving, and we are hurtling down the highway in a moving vehicle. Now this year, 2025, the year of planes, trains, and automobiles. Now, beginning part of the year, I went on multiple long train trips coming from Chicago out to the west and back several times. That was our train section of the year. Recently, I went on the longest road trip I've ever been on, the buoy to buoy Route 1 road trip. That will be the automobile section of this year. And there may be some more, probably going to be a lot more automobile sections of this year. But we are currently entering the plane section. Not plain as in, blah, and there's nothing good about it.
Boring.
Yeah, not boring plane. But plane as in flying through the sky inexplicably in a metal tube. Because we are on our way to the airport.
Yay!
The CLT, the Charlotte Airport. And from there, we're actually beginning a series of flights now that will eventually take us to Hawaii. Are you excited about Hawaii, Jen?
Yes.
We are going to be going to Hawaii, but we're going to make a little pit stop first. Today, we're going to get on a plane and we're going to fly to Reno, Nevada/Nevada. And reason for that is we're trying to finish all the state fairs, and I'm zoning in on getting all those state fairs finished. So I wanted to knock Reno out. They kind of have their fair in an odd time of the year. So we're going to land in Reno. We're going to go all the way to Reno and spend about 3 days in Reno. And from there, we'll be getting on another plane.
Ooh.
And we will be headed to Hawaii.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I combined hooray and Hawaii. I'm like, away!
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 Away. And then we'll be enjoying Hawaii. Yay! Enjoyment!
Yay!
And so yeah, this trip will be about 2 weeks long from today, between going to Reno, between going to Hawaii. Is today the day, Jen, we have the really long layover?
Yeah, it's 5 hours long.
So
Well, I mean, this one's kind of a baby layover because for Hawaii, on the way back, we have 2 layovers. So
2 layovers. It's going to be a
5-hour layover. Will pump us up for being ready for 2 layovers.
Yeah. Once we get on the plane to Hawaii, that'll be the longest that I will ever be on a plane.
I think it's like 14 hours.
Oh.
And that's like after the layover, I believe. Because we have to fly from... Do you want me to go into all this? Or is
Oh, no, that's fine. I think we're going
we have
from...
to fly from Reno to San Diego. And then from San Diego to Hawaii. And I think San Diego to Hawaii is like... We'll say at least 12 hours, I think.
Okay, so we're in for a lot of fun. This is the plane section of the year, so there'll be a lot of time spent on planes. And we're currently in Jen's
Brand new car.
She wanted to drive her car to the airport.
Well, there's a reason why.
Why is that?
Your car smells.
So she's not wrong. I'm having a stench problem in my car right now. I think
It's so bad.
it's because I had so much dirty laundry in my car for such an extended period of time.
It's nauseating.
That it's the dirty filth smell is like trapped in there.
Like, I'd rather drive the 2.5 hours there after being in an accident on the way home from the airport, or on the way to the airport last time, and rather than smell your car.
So we already passed the point that you were in the accident. So we've made it a little bit further.
Yes.
And fingers crossed. I told Jen I was getting ready to wrap her in bubble tape for this trip because come hell or high water, we're going to be getting on that plane and we're going to be getting to Hawaii. But hell and high water are real fears.
Oh, well, that's true, actually. I don't know how I feel about flying over the Pacific for so long. Like, it's just water.
It's just water.
Well, but, I mean, if anything happened with the plane, like, they could do a water landing.
Yeah, it's safer than landing on a mountain, I think.
Yeah, I think so, actually. So, at least it's...
Yeah, Pacific doesn't get all, like, rough and choppy, I don't think.
No.
But,
It's a very nice place.
All right, but...
I also told you that you have to sit in the aisle this time.
Yeah, Jen's afraid to sit in the aisle seat because the last time we flew together, a gentleman fell on top of her and hurt her neck.
What is the matter with me?
I don't know.
Why does this all happen to me?
Honestly nervous because these trips, it seems like something always happens like on the beginning of these trips. So
to me
to Jen specifically. So fingers crossed, it's going to be all smooth sailing from here. And here we are, the Charlotte Douglas International Airport.
It's very slippery. I can't have stuffed animals up there either.
Jen's new dashboard is too slippery.
I had to get rid of my red panda and the moosey. It's so bare up here. They just kept sliding down.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe once it gets a little dustier, it'll get a little traction to it.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, hopping on the express bus. Like the bus here. The airport.
I didn't realize that people would like it. It's a mode of transportation.
All modes of transportation are fun, right? But look at this. We're wearing the same shade of purple.
Oh, we are.
Oh my god. Our suitcases just keep tumbling at us. Yeah, we tucked our suitcases under here. They went around a curve and they came sliding out, but I caught them with my feet. So just have to leave my feet right here and kick them as they come rolling towards me. Oh, are they coming? Are they coming?
I think it's you're using the force power with your feet.
Am I using the force?
Yeah. It's a very important job.
I know. Back in there. Back in there. Get back in there. Oh, I tried to escape. Oh no. I guess next time I'll lay it down flat like this person.
Oh my gosh, you abandoned your job.
Oh, look at that, the big sculpture there in front of the airport. Oh no, while I was looking at the sculpture. There we go. Push it back. In there.
I could probably just do this.
Oh, you're gonna wedge it there? That's a smart idea. Good idea. Good thinking, Jen. And here at the CLT, we say hello to Queen Charlotte. We're having some issues with our bags here. Jen's was, what, 3 pounds over?
Yeah, 53 pounds.
So I had an extra 5 pounds left in my bag, so we did some rearranging.
Yeah, and I'm sticking some stuff in my carry-on.
Okay.
This is not unusual.
We're down to 40. Oh, it's down to 41. I'm worried that now this bag is going to weigh too much. Okay, I am 50 pounds on the button. Okay, so both me and Jen have pre-checks, so we're headed in. Okay, minor hiccup. Got up to the front to go through pre-check, and it was actually kind of busy going through pre-check, the busiest I've ever seen pre-check yet. And then I got up, I had pre-check on mine, but then Jen, for whatever reason, did not say pre-check on her ticket, even though she specifically called and made sure, double-checked to make sure the pre-check was on her ticket. And so she's back at the counter now, making sure everything, again, try to get that rearranged. And I am waiting out here, and I will head out. She probably doesn't need my help, but I just messaged her, asked, "Do you need me to come back through and help out?" She said no, she's got a handle on it. So just wait, and hopefully she'll get through pretty quick. Jen, I thought I would never see you again.
I'm back.
Everything go okay?
Yeah, they added the number, and I was good.
Okay. I was worried. That this was going to be the thing that ended our trip.
Oh, I thought it would be okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, there was no falling or injury. It was just,
all right. Well, we got to get.
Okay.
We got to get on that plane and make sure nothing. A is that way. Okay. See the American Airlines planes over here, but we're not flying American Airlines. Got to find the Southwest gate. You can see the control tower back there. Hey, Jen. Oh, watch out. This is the first in flight bar. Of course, North Carolina, first in flight And look at this. I think this is new. There's this clock up here with all these rotating flying machines. You can see a helicopter up there. There is a space shuttle. Oh, you can see some wing walkers out there. Some guys on a plane with a dog. Oh, look over here. That's a flying man. A flying man. Oh, there's the Wright brothers right there. They're not from North Carolina, but the flight took place here in North Carolina. You can grab something to eat over here at Burger King or Papa John's and be serenaded by beautiful piano music. Oh, look at this merch here. Airport-specific merch. CLT. Even get a little mini Charlotte to bring home with you. Or a shot glass of the Cardinal. Cardinal is, of course, the North Carolina state bird. Although I think it may be the state bird for a couple other states, too. I always find these curious. The Lego vending machines in airports. I can't think of a less plane-appropriate toy than Legos. Like, why would you get Legos getting on a plane? Like, you're clearly gonna lose some of the pieces trying to put this together on your tiny little tray in front of you. Why Lego? Why? I think Jen got ahead of me. Got the big postcard here from Charlotte. It's got the Cardinal. It's got the Wright brothers plane. And it's got a different site in Charlotte in each one of these letters. You can go see a baseball game or rock on a rocking chair. Come say hi to Queen Charlotte here at the airport, or visit the NASCAR Hall of Fame. I actually visited there a few years back. Okay, apparently I'm lollygagging because Jen just called me and said the boarding ends in 5 minutes. So, we gotta get to the plane. Oh geez, I'm so easily distractible. Okay, they're still boarding. And Jen's over here. All right. I think we successfully made it on the plane. I was dilly-dallying.
You were.
And I started to run low on time.
And I was like, 10 minutes, Jacob. 10 minutes texting you.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Okay, plane's pretty full. Let's see if hopefully they have an open seat somewhere. So me and Jen are looking at the menu here, and Flying Southwest, we had our eye on these certain, there's a beverage, this is Hawaii service only.
Yeah, this one
and
too.
And this little liquor bottle.
No, I told you when you said we were going to Hawaii, I was like, can I get my Southwest drink?
What's it called?
One is a Kona Brewing Big Wave Golden Ale, and the other one is Kahlua Toasted Coconut Rum.
So we can't get these on this flight because we're not going to Hawaii, but maybe when we are taking our big trip.
Maybe. This is the highlight of my life.
You highly realize you finally get the Hawaiian drink that you've been looking at for every Southwest flight you've ever flown.
Yes.
So Jen, since you got the window seat, it's your responsibility to film us taking off. You okay?
I don't have kids, so I'm not used to this. But yes, I will show it. Yes. It's a wing. It's a plane. There's another plane.
Probably gonna go.
Jacob.
What?
I don't know. The camera's not usually pointing at you. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to show you.
Yeah, excited about our flight to Reno to Hawaii. It's a nice, relaxing cruise through the gentle skies of the United States of America.
I am also excited. We're going on a plane. There's a plane pulling in. Where is it going? I don't know. Plane, plane, plane. Plane, plane, plane.
So update, they just made an announcement. Apparently there's some bad weather on the way to Denver, and they said they had to find a new route to Denver, but they weren't sure if they had enough fuel, so they had to communicate with the tower and I guess make sure they had enough fuel. But I think, okay, the plane's moving. I think we're good to go now.
Yeah, we already have a super long layover today, so
Yeah, they said it. Really I didn't catch how long it was going to be. They said this would add a significant amount of time to our flight. But again, we have like a 4-hour layover, so in the end, it doesn't really affect us that badly.
Yes. Here we go, flying along the ground. Wait, I guess that's just driving. We've been cleared for takeoff. No, they're too tiny. There's a bridge.
So you did some filming out the window there. How's it look out there?
The clouds are super cute and fluffy.
Is there any gremlins on the way?
No.
Good. You always got to check for gremlins.
Oh, okay. You should let me know sooner. Like, we already left.
Yeah, I probably should have mentioned that while we're on the ground.
Now the gremlin's on the ground too, I guess.
It's snack time. Got some graham crackers here in the Maui Monk mini pretzel braids. So here's a little preview of Hawaii with the Maui Monk vegan pretzel braids. They don't usually give peanuts anymore, I think just because of people's peanut allergies. That was the old thing that they always talked about, airline peanuts. Now you get stuff like this, Maui Monk vegan pretzel braids. These are good. I always enjoy these. Got some graham crackers too. Got some like cinnamon in there. That's pretty good too. For the Maui Monk. And some delicious Diet Coke to wash everything down. It says woohoo for bamboo. Enjoying your snacks, Jen? What's your favorite?
These ones are kind of weird. I always eat them.
You like the monk fruit? I like those.
No. I mean, they're okay. I like these ones.
I like the graham crackers.
You should have switched.
That's too late. I ate all mine already.
Oh, well, so did I. But...
Okay, next time we'll switch.
Okay.
charging into Denver.
Flying into a wall of clouds ahead.
Wall of clouds.
Yeah. Here they come. Turbulence, I think so. The turbulence, I keep banging the little what's this guy called?
It's called a gimbal.
It was like the Google. It's a gimbal. So yeah, so now you can kind of see the clouds are parting. Oh look, I hit it again. Oh no. Oh, now the clouds are back. Oh, and now there's no clouds. I can see someone's swimming pool down there. Maybe we can have a pool party. I don't know what the weather's like in Denver, actually. You can see the mountains out in the distance. What you doing?
I was just looking at when you're flying.
Oh, are we almost there?
Yeah, we're coming up on the airport really fast. 3 minutes we land.
Yay! And then we're gonna have Rocky Mountain oysters.
I don't know if they have those in the airport.
Probably not. Us that this would be a bumpy landing, so everyone hold on tight.
So we have arrived here at the Denver International Airport, and unfortunately, you see a lot of people waiting. All flights are apparently delayed right now. They said it was because of some weather in the nearby area. The weather here looks nice. It looks like kind of maybe it just got done storming here, but you know, there could be weather in the surrounding areas, weather up in the sky, who knows. Our flight is supposedly still a go. Said 11:30 is when our flight is supposed to leave here to fly to Reno. I did call ahead to the hotel Reno, let them know we were going to be late. I did call the rental car company. Of course, I couldn't call the rental car company directly. Had to call like the call center for the rental car company. And then they said, and I asked, we're going to be there. It's going to be 1 or 2 in the morning, so we are not going to be, the rental car place there closes at midnight. So I asked, what are my options? They said that they would have the rental company contact me, so I'm waiting for a phone call. Hopefully, at this point right now, we're just dealing with minor annoyances. I'm really hoping our flight here goes out. When it starts getting to the end of the day like that, and at the end of the night, if they start getting bumped too late, flights get canceled. So fingers crossed, we're going to get to Reno tonight, and then fingers crossed we can deal with the rental car situation once we get there. But of all the airports to be stuck in on an extensive layover like this, Denver's pretty interesting. You know, it's got all the spooky stories behind it, all the legacy about the legends about the Denver airport, how there's secret tunnels underneath, how there's strange government projects going on under the airport. There's lizard people involved in some capacity, and then the airport itself shaped like a certain fascist symbol. Oh yeah, and there's a giant statue of a horse with glowing red eyes out front that actually fell on its creator and killed him. So yeah, a lot of spooky stuff. They said there's imagery in the airport that's hinting at some of the spooky things. So yeah, let's just wander around the Denver airport. It's also immensely enormous. Some Denver merch over here. The mountains there, the moose there. And you know, a lot of states claim to be the moose capital, but I've seen 2 live moose, and they've both been in Colorado. They do have a lot of aliens in here. I guess that kind of fits in with the paranormal vibe of this airport. Oh yeah, there's one of the gargoyles. Airport known for the interesting and spooky gargoyles that lurk in the baggage area. Oh, look at this, moose and a moose here. I don't think I can buy snow globes right now because you're not allowed to take snow globes through TSA. So we could take the snow globe technically to Reno, but then they wouldn't let us on our Hawaiian flight with the snow globes. Oh, I do like this one though, Smokey the Bear. Next time in Denver, I need to get some of these. It all depends on which direction you're heading. If you don't have to go through TSA, you can buy the snow globes. But if you have to go through TSA later in your trips, it's a no-go. And I just noticed the floor here in this gift shop paved with pennies. And this pit here is where the train runs. You can see they actually have theming up here. The plants and rocks. Yeah, down in that ravine, there's the train that takes you all over this enormous airport. Up there you can see there is a plane flying above everything. I always like to stop into the Keels, not to buy anything, but just to say hello to Mr. Bones. He's a very spooky skeleton, but also very educated. And look at this, we have a Meow Wolf shop here. Of course, Meow Wolf Convergence Station here in Denver. If I had the transportation, I would run over there to Convergence Center. But yeah, they have Meow Wolf right here in the airport. You can buy some plushies here. The Meow Wolf itself, and oh my gosh, they have the Yelp here. Is this Yelp? It's a Yelp puppet. Look at that. The Yelp is kind of like a cryptid in the Meow Wolf universe. There's some guides here to Convergence Station. Oh wow, this dog here. So this is all the different Meow Wolves. This is in the original Santa Fe location. The big pink dog here. I love all of this stuff. The Beastie. Some pretty great stickers here. There's Plazzo the rat. Some Omega Mart products here. It says Tooth Slime, Doomed Expedition Breath Mints, and of course some gum. This is Banana Confidential. I think that's like a flask. It is also a banana. Look at these 3D printed cats. Okay, here's a location of all the different Meow Wolves. I've currently been to every single one of them, and I'm excited to visit more as they pop up in the future. Some fun t-shirts here. Oh, look at that, you see the Yelp there bursting out of the flaming dumpster. Yeah, fitting location for a Meow Wolf outpost. Now this plane here is Bill Daniels' Cablevision tool. Apparently belonged to a baron of cable TV stations, and this was the first private aircraft to land here at the airport. Jen wanted to grab some dinner over here at Bardot. So Jen, how did you find this place?
I left the women's bathroom and walked in.
It was the closest thing to the women's bathroom?
Yeah,
there we go.
I'm sore, and I was like, that's the place.
And you got yourself some pizza there?
Yep.
And Jen said I could have a few of her meatballs. I ordered some food too, but while I'm waiting, I think I'm going to eat Jen's meatballs.
You met me here.
All right, let's try this meaty ball. Pretty yummy. That sauce is pretty good. Okay, they bought more meatballs for Jen, and they brought me my chicken parm. Sorry, that was undignified. Head down here towards baggage. We're down here in the pit where you board the train. You can see that airplane up there above the pit. Okay, let's hop on the train. Boarding the train behind us. All right, here we go. See, they have the tunnels here, decorated with art and lights.
Hold on, please. We are approaching the station.
It's getting a little more crowded in here.
Hold on, please. We are approaching the station for all gates.
33 international destinations you can get anywhere in the world from dead. Can you name those 5 cities we're chasing on the path to number 1?
All right, look up here. There's little paper airplanes, a type of plane. There's a flower vending machine. It'd be nice to get Jen some flowers, but I don't know if she really wants a bouquet of flowers to take on the plane with her. Came down here to the baggage claim to see one of the ominous gargoyles here at the Denver airport. See the gargoyle there, actually sitting in a suitcase. People have long contemplated the meaning of these gargoyles. Over here, another one of the mysterious gargoyles. See him? He's got his tail hanging out there. He's kind of got a griffin-like face.
Unattended and control baggage to ensure no dangerous items are introduced.
The last time I was here, there was actually an animatronic talking gargoyle down here at this end of baggage claim, but it is gone. The gargoyle used to sit right there and chat with people as they got their suitcases, but now it has been replaced by a statue of William E. Smith, manager of Public Works. I don't want to take away from any of the good work that William E. Smith has done, but man, I miss that animatronic gargoyle. You can see this statue here of the pilot, and I actually have to go back through security now because I left the security area to see the gargoyles. Okay, so pre-check was closed for the evening, but when I went through the regular security screening, and it was very, very slow, it wasn't busy, but they actually gave me a green ticket that said expedited, so it was basically follow the same rules as the pre-check. I didn't have to take my shoes off, no belt had to come off, my stuff got to stay in my bag, but I just still went through the same line. So that's nice to know that even if you don't go through the pre-check line, you still get your pre-check privileges. At least here. I don't know if that's universal. We're back in the train station. Looks like we just missed this train. Looks like a train just showed up on the other side. Train is arriving, prepare to board. Oh, this train's going out of service. It just said to board, and then it said don't board. Oh, here it comes. Let's go get in the front of the train so we can get a good view of hurtling down that tunnel. There we go. Sit up right here in the front. All these gross stains up here. And here we go. We got hurtling through the tunnel. And look at this. I'm king of the train. I have the whole train car to myself to do whatever I wish, to dance and prance and take my time here as we hurtle tunnel first. Oh, okay, there's more art here. You can see there's little propellers on the side here that turn as the train goes flying down this way. So like the wind from the train spins all those little propellers. Whoop.
We are approaching the station for all 8 gates.
Okay, I think so. I see some more effects up ahead. So we got more fans. More fans twirling as we come. Yeah, it looked like the fans weren't turning until we actually started coming at them. Now they're all spinning.
Hold on, please. We are approaching the station for all B gates.
B gates. We're waiting on C gates at the end. As far as like being stuck in an airport for 5 hours, there's worse airports to be stuck in than the Denver airport. There's a lot to explore here. All right, back up to C gate. It is getting less and less full here as the planes finally do get a chance to take off.
Attention on the concourse.
Bags and suspicious
And one thing I have noticed is that here in the airports, when it gets late at night, everything is closed. So if you're waiting late for a plane, you can't sit and eat or have a drink or go shopping. It's like being in a mall after it closes. You see all these gates here closed for the evening, except the one all the way in the back here, in the far back corner. That's our gate. And there's the plane that's going to carry us safely to Reno, Nevada. Now the gentleman said, do not go, told everyone not to go to the back. Apparently there's not a lot of people on the flight, and he said that if everyone goes towards the back, it's going to mess up the weight distribution of the plane. I think this might be maybe a little bit smaller of a plane than we were on before. And here we are. All right, where should we sit? So the plane is so empty that we can both get window seats. Yeah, you can see not too many people, just a small smattering of humans on this plane. You okay back there, Jet? Nay.
Yeah.
No ears.
Now you're a moose.
No antlers. Don't make me look like a fool on the plane. Denver. Bright lights of Denver. Bright moon over the bright lights of Denver. sea of Christmas lights. Absolute gorgeous sight out the window here. Things quickly get darker here as we cross into the mountains. See, as soon as the mountains go up, the lights pretty much stop. We got some more Diet Coke and Maui Monk to enjoy. Jen, are you enjoying your Maui Monk?
Yes.
We're flying over Salt Lake City, Utah, and all that darkness out that way. That is the Great Salt Lake. This part of Nevada, pretty empty. And there it is, a light in the desert, Reno, Nevada.
Above your heads and mark where you are sitting and what row number it is. That way, if you do lose something.
It is 12:45 a.m. and we emerge in the Reno airport. And look at this, we already have gambling devices. Oh, they're turned off for the evening. So no slots at this time of night, I guess. Display case for the University of Nevada, some of the awards that they have won. Looks like his little wolf mascot. It says Reno. There's a big statue of someone skiing here. Is this a place that people come to ski? So lots of good news to go around.
Yay!
Got our rental car. It ended up being open. They close at midnight, but I guess I'd asked the gentleman. He said that they try to stick around and make sure everyone gets their car. If some flights are running behind, so got the car. We thought we'd lost our luggage for a second, but it turns out they actually was in the office.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know how it got in there because you were waiting for it, and then we went over to the office to say where our luggage wasn't there, and it was just sitting there in the office. So whatever, we got our car, we got our luggage. I think everything is on track. As long as we didn't let us check into the hotel, it's been a day of accomplishments.
I'm hungry.
I don't know if we can do anything about that. There's probably something open.
Yeah, something.
All right, let's go find that rental car. So the Reno airport, pretty small, but I kind of like it. Everything, we got off the plane easily, made it through the airport easily, got our luggage easily, got the car easily. So yeah, I would definitely fly in again. And here we go. This is our car for the next couple days. This is a Nissan Altima. So let's look around in this thing. Oh! Let's see. How do you start this thing? Oh no, copyright music. Whew, that was a close call. Here we have the bright lights of Reno. Look at that, Reno, the biggest little city in the world. Yeah, what a bright little city here in Reno. Jen, go. Are you safe? Okay. There we go. Do your pose. Oh, I gotta back up. There's cars coming. Yay, Reno. I get out of traffic. I just noticed this building here next to the sign actually has a rock climbing wall all the way up to the top. And look at this, a real piece of the Blarney Stone sitting out of the corner of this building. It says, rubbing this stone will surely make your day luckier. But you're not supposed to touch the Blarney Stone. You're supposed to kiss it. Oh. Ugh. But of course, me and Jen wanted to stay in the hotel with the giant neon clown on the outside. That is Topsy the Clown, the mascot of Circus, Reno. Our home for the next 3 days. We are leaving the casino. There's a lot of brightly colored liminal space in this casino. Yeah, there's a lot of empty space back here, unused space. See the escalators closed off. This is the monorail station. I don't know if it's just not running now because it's super late, or if they just don't run it anymore. And we have reached our destination for the evening. It wasn't easy, it wasn't fast, but we made it.
Yeah.
You tired, Jen?
Yes. I'm more sore than tired. I don't even know if I'll be able to sleep, because usually when I'm in pain I can't sleep, so we'll figure that out.
But we talked earlier. It's possible you might not do anything in Reno.
I want to go see the Neon, but that's about it. I'm gonna take it easy. A little bit tonight. Because at home it was really, really humid, which is
so
not good lupus weather.
We're thinking that maybe the dry desert weather will help Jen get prepared for her big plane trip to Hawaii.
I mean, I already feel better than I did at home.
Okay, so.
I mean, my knee hurts.
You're already feeling good?
Well, not good. No, that's way of an
better.
Just I see potential for better.
Potential for better. That's all you can really ask for. So yeah, we'll be here in Reno for about 3 days, and then the next leg of our trip begins as we get on a jet plane, and we're going to fly. I don't know if you guys ever looked at a map, but like Hawaii is like way out there. Like There's a Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, you know that thing.
It's right in the middle. It's not close to anything.
No.
And I don't even know how long we're going to play. We're going to be playing for, what, 10,
It's like
12?
14 hours.
14 hours on a plane? I get antsy when I have to sit on a plane for 2 hours.
I told you earlier, so we left the house at 11, and by the time we left the rental car, that had been 14 hours. So that whole duration would be...
And it's like, I feel like sitting in that same spot. Do they let you get up and, like, jog?
I've never jogged on a plane, but maybe you can walk to the bathroom and jog in place in there.
I may have to. I'm starting to get dread of being in that plane, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's no joke.
It's worth it, though. Right?
Yes.
All right. It's going to be worth it. So stay tuned as our Hawaii road trip.
Right now it's like 5
Air
a.m.
trip.
back home.
What is it time out here?
Right now it's 2, so it's
2.
5 at home.
So it's about 2 o'clock. Everything turned out, though. We got the rental car. Everything I was worried about turned out to not be anything to worry about. We're here. I'm happy.
Jacob is a very anxious traveler.
I get anxious with traveling, especially plane travel. Any sort of travel where I'm not I feel like when I'm driving, I'm in more control, and I'm trying to get.
I like this when I don't have to have any control.
I'm trying to get better though, and I am getting better. I don't get stressed as much.
You get your TSA pre-check, so you
got my
weren't
TSA
a basket
pre-check.
case there.
That helps me out a lot. Man, sitting in a plane for that long, that worries me.
No, that's gonna be treacherous, especially for me.
Maybe the best way is just try to sleep. I have a hard time sleeping on planes though. Maybe I don't know if they could hook my CPAP up or something. I don't know.
I already said the first day of flying, I don't know how much I'll be doing since I'm sure I'll be sore from the plane.
We'll have to play it by ear. But thank you guys.
I'll just lay on the beach and be like,
yeah, let's go lay on the beach.
Alright,
It'll be
okay.
fine. Thank you guys for joining us. And if you like these videos, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun random stuff. If you'd like to help out, consider Patreon.
$3 or more.
$3 or more. And
You didn't say what it gives you.
a postcard once a month from
From
me
him
to
to
you.
you.
And doing cameos right now. If you want a souvenir, you might have to wait a little bit because Etsy Shop's on vacation right now.
That's me.
Because Jen is on vacation. So, yeah, all those things help out. All those things help keep this train in the track, this boat in the water, and this jet plane in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's
In the circus.
in the bag.